Daniel 6:11a, the second part, I'd like to spend this video addressing this word, Jerusalem. This is the biblical Aramaic spelling of Jerusalem, whereas the biblical Hebrew spelling is Yerushalayim, which we can see has two forms. This is the full spelling as opposed to the defective spelling. The difference, of course, is the yod in green. This full spelling actually only appears 5 times in biblical Hebrew, these passages. Now in the Leningrad Codex, which is the manuscript that lies behind the BHS, in Isaiah 40 verse 2, we see the defective spelling as expected. It's interesting, in the great Isaiah scroll from Qumran, same verse, same word, there's unmistakably the presence of a yod there. So what this tells us is that in ancient times, these were free spelling variants. Yerushalayim defectively versus spelled with the yod before the final mem. Now, how old is this tradition, and is this a marker of Hebrew versus Aramaic? Well, there's an archaeological discovery in 2018 in Jerusalem, a column that was inscribed with the words Hananiah, son of Daedalus, something like that, from Jerusalem. Now, we should focus our attention upon several features. First, the word bar here. That's obviously the Aramaic word for son rather than the Hebrew word. However, the name of somebody could include bar, but still there be a Hebrew inscription. There are examples of this from the ancient world. So we also want to focus on the min preposition before Jerusalem. According to the authors of this article, min, assimilating the noon and attaching to a word, just like beit, kaf, or lamed, was not a feature of Aramaic in the 1st century BC, 1st century AD, the time of the inscribing of this column. So to them, that's one of the cases that seals the deal that this is a Hebrew inscription rather than an Aramaic one. And here we have the yod, Yerushalayim, the distinctive Hebrew spelling. And the significance of this archaeological find is this now is the earliest spelling in Hebrew of Jerusalem with that yod before the final mem. So as we come back to Daniel 6:11, this will be the final time we see Jerusalem in the Aramaic of Daniel, recognizing that this is the Aramaic spelling rather than the Hebrew.